My people, how on a day? I salute you according to that time. This is Niger Peking greeting you at this moment. Depending on where you turn that they're listening to us now, I give you a different style of salute, my people. Now, well, I want to join the friends of Obi Cubana to wish him happy 50th birthday. My people, Obi Cubana clocks 50 today. Yes. His birthday is April 12th, but today he's celebrating 50th birthday, and a lot of things are going on, a lot of ceremonies for over 1 week now, from Lagos to Abuja, from Europe, from Scotland to Lagos, from Lagos to Abuja, from Abuja to, to Oba. Several different programs are going on, even those that his friends are organizing for him. Everywhere it is Obi Cubana. They have painted the whole nation Obi Cubana. Look at people, some are in the white party, some are in the black party, some are in the red party. Yeah, because Cubana is 50. That is golden jubilee. Yeah, that's a beautiful one. My people no be smart, this is the man they call Obato Zuola one of Oba. The Obato Zuola one of Anambra State. That is Obi Cubana. The man who touch money, who knows what to do with money. Yes, a lot of information reaching us is that he is sharing a lot of things, a lot of philanthropic actions have taken place. Yes, some of them are, palatable. Why some are not palatable? Because why I say some are not palatable because there's the one I heard that 15 million was used to buy, I think, 5 phones to share to 5 different people. Phone worth 3.5 million was bought by Obi Cubana as part of his birthday, and he shared the phone to uh, three to 5 different persons. Well, it's a beautiful thing to him. Actually, it's a beautiful thing, but I will tell you that one, I don't know how to put it. But my people, a lot of things are going on. Obi Kubana is one of the persons that we know that have made billionaires. He has raised billionaires all over the East. Billionaires. If you know Obi Cubana, you know. I remember when his mother, during the funeral preparation for the mother, he received so much cow that almost every member of his community has to share one cow. It was too much that they don't know what to do with cow, that people are eating cow anyhow, because all the billionaires he has made, they were giving him different cows. I remember one of his boys, one of his managers before, the chief priest, the Cubana chief priest, they gave him 40 cows. One person gave him 40 cows. You know what it means. So the young man has been able to touch life. He has been able to touch a lot of people. If you actually ask questions about Obi Cubana, you see that so many families are happy today because of him. So many families are eating today because of him. So many young men are happy, able to take care of their responsibilities in the family, able to take care of their parents, their wives, and their family members because they had contact with Obi Cubana. They come close to Obi Cubana. He's one of the greatest philanthropy we have in Africa. Obi Cubana is doing very well. Yes, all his gang of billionaires, if you check the gang of billionaires that work with him, you will agree with me that 70% of those people that work with him are the ones he made billionaires. He is a billionaire maker. Yes. So that is the person we are celebrating today. And this is someone that is a name in the East. Yes. Obi Cubana is a celebrity millionaire. He joins, he takes part in different kinds of things, in philanthropy, in community development. He has industries, empowerment, and what do you call it? A free education. He gives free education to people. So as you're just seeing the party going on there, this is Obi Cubana, the Opata Ozuora one, celebrating his 50th birthday today. 50 is unique. 50 is remarkable. 50, golden jubilee. When a man clocks 50, it shows that you have achieved it in life. You understand? A lot of people, it is at 50 that they cry and tell you, because when you are at 50 and you have not achieved anything, there are some men at 50, they are not married. There are some men at 50, they have not even impacted anybody. There are some men at 50, they've not done anything. And it's always a shameful thing that you have 50 years and you have nothing to show for it. Both spiritual, both physical, both academical. You are 50, you have not achieved anything. Well, I don't know what to say, but I know you have not done well. I will tell you, you have not done well. At 50, there should be something remarkable. At least, even if it is, you say, this is my family. You should have a very reputable family. You should have a very, at least you have your family members. You should be a responsible young man or a responsible old man. 50 years, you'll be old now, not young man. A responsible old man at 50. You cannot be 50 years and you don't have a family, you don't have a house, you don't have a wife, you don't have picking them, you don't have oh boy, what you did they do now? I'm talking about men actually. I'm talking about men actually, because when it comes to women, yeah, women are not the ones to marry themselves, yes, and some of them can decide to be on their own, even at 50, for reasons best known to them. But a young man staying at 50 and saying he's not going to be a priest, he's not going to be going to celibate, and he's not going into religious, he's not a celibate, that's religious life, and he's not a family man, and he's 50 years. He's not a divorcee. He's not a widower. And he's 50. There is problem somewhere. My people, there is problem somewhere. Quote Niger Pikin, say na me talk am, there is problem somewhere. Not a widower, not a celibate, not a divorcee, and not a married man. At 50, something is wrong. So, but today we are celebrating a man who is fulfilled at 50, a man who had company all over the world, a man who has touched life and has changed the world of so many people. Obi Cubana is the man we are celebrating. I like him for one thing, for his simplicity and his love for the family. You see Obi Cubana, he doesn't joke with his family, he doesn't joke with his wife and children. He doesn't joke. He's a family man, and that's one of the things that make me to like him. He always talk about his wife and he's speaking them. He always talk about those boys they have. He always talk about that wife that was with him when there was nothing. He always talk about the investment that the woman made in him. You see, today people celebrate how Obi Cubana loves and talks about his wife. But one thing I celebrate is the doggedness of that woman. You see, when Obi Cubana was talking about the woman staying with him when he has nothing, the question I keep asking myself is how many women will look at a young man like that who is doing a car wash, who does not have anything, maybe just a car wash, he's not even getting money from it, and the woman will stay with him. I remember a story I had, I don't know whether it's true, that at a point that woman had to sell her button phone, her touch flight phone, in order to buy food so that Cubana can eat at that time. She has to sell her phone. How many women can do that now? These Gen Z women, these alpha women, or is it beta women we have right now? These Gen Z and alpha women we are marrying these days. How many of them are ready to sell their phone to buy food for you? That is what Lois did. That's what Lux did. And now Cubana cannot forget it. I keep telling people, I suffered with him. Right now, he has thrown me away. Check the kind of suffering you had. Were you treating him bad, even when he doesn't have, and you say you are suffering with him? Cubana's wife didn't do that, but rather Cubana's wife stood with him and he remembered. Yes, it is one thing to remember, and also it is another thing for you actually to invest in something. Sometimes people who claim that they did something for you didn't actually do anything. Only that, yes, they were around when you don't have anything, but they don't have any contribution that time. They were just around, giving you bed wet, I mean, nagging and giving you bad word. In fact, you chop bad word, chop 'em, tire. At that time, they will remind you all your mates that are doing well because they are still with you. They never leave you. Just because they enjoy the kerewa they give them. Just because of the kerewa, they just there. Not because they want to assist you, but because they want to enjoy. You know, say a man who is not doing anything, who is less busy, they last so long on kerewa. You don't know that. Go and check the majority of men where they last so much on kerewa, where they satisfy women very well. Most of them know they do anything. Most of them are so weak. Sorry about that. I dey tell you. So because the woman, because in the last, they get all the time to rest and everything, they last. You still there with him. You don't know whether in the calculate and this thing. So at that time, when he now later made it, you say, I was with you. Were not with him because we are supporting him. You were with him because we were enjoying the lasting kerewa. Makona, don't mind me. But I tell you the truth. Niger Pikin is talking the truth. That is it. So my people, Niger Pikin, they tell us today, say, Obi Cubana, one of the billionaires, is doing well. 50 years is not a joke, and he's celebrating it well. And I congratulate him. 50 years, he's still with his wife. 50 years, he's still doing well. With all the money he has, 50 years is not a polygamy. He's not in polygamy. He's not a polygamous man. 50 years, he still has one wife and 4 kids, 4 boys. 50 years, he's still doing well. 50 years, he's still celebrating. 50 years, he is there. Congratulations, Obi Cubana. You are the man of the moment. We pray that God will continue to bless you. Abato Zuala, I know you must have extended your hand to so many people today, and I keep praying that you keep extending your hand so that you go reach to many people. There are a lot of people that needs assistance. If you don't know anyone, if you have just reached out to other people, to all you know, and there are still things remaining, just contact Niger Pikin. I have a lot of people you can still extend your hand to and reach so that they can get this the benefit of your 50th anniversary. I know that this 50th anniversary is going to be great and a lot of people are going to smile. My people, I invite you now to join me to celebrate this man who has done great, especially in Igbo land and especially to Nigerians. Celebrate with me Chief Obata Ozuola one of Igbo land, Obi Cubana. My people, that's so the gist reach our table as Emeka Touchlight am. This is Niger Pikin Gist blog. I go to give one a better gist every time. Remember, that is my promise to you. I no go fail. Make una have a nice day. Bye.